Yes, consume him. Oh, I got a little feasting. I'm getting a slice of keys. God, that was a lot of people. Nah! Any more? This guy's running at me, so let's run at him. Nice. There was another guy. I don't know what direction he'll be coming from. Silly, I forgot to turn my capture card off. Character? Who? I need to enter her name. Dahlia Starbright. There we go. Let's play.
Mankind is fallen, buckled under the weights of their own corruption. The ruins of their empire now serve as a breeding ground for abominations, in service to the Ancient of Dreams. Yet horrid though they may be, they still bleed, and for that, they are but prey to a vampire.
Yummy. I'm a man's. Explore the Valley of Shadow. Wow.
If you're going to cross water,
Oh.
do so by leaps and bounds, or as a cloud of mist. Don't tread through it lest your legs melt off.
Whoopsies.
Do you hear that? Your prey approaches.
Where?
Shiny,
Oh, there he be. Me fight good.
brutal, but imprecise. You should focus on your prey. Track their movements.
I'm locked on.
Occasionally, the living may make some
Alt?
pitiful attempt at an attack, but you can simply step aside.
I'm just mashing alt.
It isn't just from killing that a vampire can feed. Mortal blood is drawn to vampiric blood. Once free of its flesh, we need only stand near it to call it forth.
Give me the blood. Wait, where am I? So you press 7 to show you where to go. Through here. Oh, a card. Pick up a blur tarot.
These tarots grant you great powers.
Wow.
You may use this one to reach greater heights. Blur. When you move,
Blur, blur,
the
blur,
world
blur.
flows to your sight so that rain hangs like silver curtains and lightning winds across the sky like burning vines.
A new tarot.
The four of
Mind.
minds.
For a
You've
mind?
acquired a minor arcana.
Oh, minor
These tarots
arcana.
enhance the powers granted by major arcana. You can attach them at any tarot table.
Where to? I'm not getting it. I'm dead. You have died. Oh, the menu. I survive. Try that again. Where am I? Oh lord, I'm back at the start, aren't I? Oh no, I walked through the water. I'm silly. Oh, I made it that time.
Here you may select which
My
major
tarot
arcana
card.
you wish to take on your sojourns. You will find many of them in the world, but for now, you can only
Upgrades?
carry 5 at once. You may also choose which minor arcana to attach to these men. Certain combinations will change their power, producing altered
I
or additional
see.
effects.
Blur gains additional movement capabilities. Sounds good. Oh, Dark Drift. Travel distance increased. Can pass through barrier collision into locked areas. If blur ends mid-air, briefly hover, then glide, slow fall. Sets cooldown to 1 second. Nice.
Having trouble upgrading the tarot card?
No. I'm doing fine.
Here you may select which major arcana you wish to take on your sojourns. You will find many of them.
I've already done
But
it.
for now, you can only carry. The pillars of this conflux correspond to the celestial bodies.
Celestial
Use
bodies.
your
That's
celestial
me.
clock to find which of them are in alignment. They
I have
will
a
be
celestial
brightened.
body.
Raise the pillars who select.
See?
Novasol is the yellow sun around which Malorum and its sister worlds orbit.
Ooh.
It is unremarkable next to the other suns, save for its passenger, for El Sabaoth has claimed the star as its own. No other celestial body within the Novasol system could withstand El Sabaoth's glory. They would incinerate. And so the ancient
Interesting.
watches from the surface of the sun, seeing all that its light touches. But that which turns its face from the sun, or that
Yep.
which is buried, is hidden from El Sabaoth's many lidless eyes. For a time.
I'm back. Apparently my hydrotherapist thinks I still go. Maybe I should go back.
The world of Malorum was formed in a cataclysmic collision between 2 sister planets that permanently twisted them together, body and soul. It is the only world in the Novasol system that has not yet been claimed by any one ancient, and so has become a battleground for their timeless conflict for cosmic dominance.
Well, that's pretty cool. I like the lore.
Your bodies are in alignment to activate the conflux.
It's telling me what. Wait, did I do it right?
Weeks and months.
I did it right!
Planets and stars. They wheel in the sky.
Yippee!
Influencing this world in ways you cannot imagine. Your celestial clock can reveal some of these influences. Keep it close.
Did I do it right?
Bite.
I did do it.
There is nothing
Bite.
that greater defines a vampire than his bite. For to feed on blood is the very essence of vampirism.
Nice. We can continue. Oh, traveling to map. I mean, I've completed the
This is
tutorial.
corpse
Oh no, this is
cherry
more
on the
tutorial.
lime. And I am Lord Desmodus, one of the faceless
Desmodus.
courtiers, though I'm sure I need no introduction. Do have a look around if you like, and then go to the
I
world
do?
in the center of the first floor to embark on your first sojourn.
We get to go on a journey. Chronicles. Anything else to pick up? I like picking things up. Regiment.
Across countless realms and countless wars, some choose to stand beside others, not
That's
above
just
them.
like me for
Their
real.
duty is not conquest, but watchfulness. You are not alone. We have your 6.
6, 7.
Third of
Oh!
our mindless thralls that sought to warn their master. The knights wish to breach the tower on foot.
Am I
to
the
hold
vamp-
position
I think I'm
and
the
allow
vampire.
To retrieve my satchel from the tower. But they had been hunting the fiend for 5 days and had just lost 2 of their brothers. One of them dismounted and approached the church doors. From the darkness inside, a voice poured out. But Alaric. Alaric von Bella, Grand Inquisitor. Many believe the city fell to overwhelming numbers, but this is not the truth. Countless large-scale forces had besieged those fortress walls, and all of them were repelled. It was not an army. He told us that a Templar of the Ashen Ring stood at the gates, and Harvin and I exchanged glances. Even in those days, few of the Ashen Ring remained, and each of them was invaluable in the war against the dead. Yet, sometimes, for no reason I could discern other than pure hate. Alaric von Bella, Grand Inquisitor. What happened tonight was not mere happenstance, nor the result of being on the front lines. This time, its empty stalls stood strewn with shadows. As we passed a darkened alleyway, there came a distant clinking.
Oh, not the
Torrent
clinking.
immediately halted. Suddenly, the hair on the back of my neck stood on end, and the alley. It came forward then, emerging from the shadows, as if it was made from them. Barely. It both existed and did not exist. I watched as the ghost light took the shape of spindly lips, soundless, but for the clinking of its chains.
Oh, I don't have any minors. And never mind. What's down here? Cosmetics. I have to redeem. Open store. I want to be a lady. You're all men. Alaric. Fettered prince. I like Alaric. Not enough platinum. Oh man. Well, I guess we gotta play the game to get our platinum. But this is where we go for cosmetic. More chronicle. Banshees. We gotta love a screamy lady. More chronicles. Ooh. Where am I? Inscriptions. What's up here? More chronicles. My journal. This is... okay. This is my quests. Tarot table.
In your travels, you will come across mystical tarot cards of major and minor arcana. Bring them here to unlock their great power. You discover will be stored in this library.
Oh god.
Here you may review them in depth to learn of the world and its secrets. The unlife of a vampire cannot endure for long without blood. When your last drop is spent, you exist on borrowed time, with only moments before
learning.
your flesh fails you. If you can feed before this happens, you will be restored, but such bloodless intervals are limited. Only the blood of a particularly strong foe can replenish this capacity. And if you should lose your blood again before you manage to feed from such a foe, then your flesh
You
will
die.
fail immediately, and you will be restored at the corpse.
You die.
Though a vampire may feed forever on the blood of the living, it is still never enough. Every drop you consume that overspills your capacity shall flow directly into your dark powers, quickening the delay
nice.
between their use. By completing certain feats, whether in battle or otherwise,
You can unlock
may
stuff.
earn inscriptions which make you more powerful. These inscriptions and their variants are recorded here. This charming little crypt is known as the Corpse Hold. You may take refuge here among the lesser dead between hunts. For now, pay a visit to the Tarot Table and the Scriptorium. You will find them quite useful. Mankind is fallen, buckled under the weights of their own corruption. The ruins of
Let's go back down
now
here.
serve as a breeding ground for abominations, in service to the Ancient of Dreams. Yet horrid though they may be, they still bleed, and for that, they are but prey to a vampire.
Is there anywhere else? There's another downstairs over here. A book! A whites! This feels like a trap. Oh, I'm assuming the more I play the game, the more of these doors I unlock. It's just an assumption. 3 kills, let's go. We're on
14th
Banshees.
of Parat. It's a year 218 after Deadhaus. Beneath the ruins of Oscarox, the darkness conceals a relic of the old empire, from a time before Deadhaus. Whatever
I just
valuables
love
the
lore,
ruins
man.
above once contained have long since been scoured by Imperial forces or treasure hunters, but the artifact below remains unscathed. I'd been down those stairs several times, but until recently, could never decipher the riddle of the artifact. An obelisk of blackened stone marked with cryptic symbols. I've attempted on many occasions to collect a sample of this stone to no avail. No acid, nor any number of men with picks and hammers could make so much as a dent in it. Its properties are unlike any mineral encountered or recorded in all of Melorum. But recently, I received correspondence from a historical scholar who claimed to have decoded the markings. I summoned him to the capital at once, and from there we rode for the ruins. Once we stood before the obelisk, the scholar demonstrated from his own records a series of symbols and arcs he had discovered from anthropological scrolls. By his
Anthropological
estimation,
scrolls?
these markings
Let's go.
represented an astrological calendar. For this stone, the markings corresponded with dawn. We puzzled over this together, coming to the same conclusion, that perhaps the answer would be revealed by the light of dawn. We both look to the toppled stonework above.
This must have been open to the sky once.
He said, and his face fell.
It would take a team of skilled men months to clear this rubble. I'm afraid Dawn will have to wait.
Is that what they're teaching in school these days? I asked. To live at the whim of nature? He said nothing. But I saw the glint of
Who
curiosity
cares
in his
about
eyes.
nature?
I took us above ground, and we rode to the nearest town.
Trust
We
the alchemist.
requisitioned as many mirrors as their shops kept, and then several more from the townsfolk, who eyed us suspiciously, knowing by my badge that I was an inquisitor. Back at the ruins, we positioned our mirrors, starting outside, and then placing them in intervals into the ruins and down the stairs. We coordinated their angles so that the light of dawn would be sent to the stone when the sun...
Will it be
It's
enough?
a riddle.
He asked me, time will tell. We set up camp just outside the stone, eager for what dawn would bring, and slept lightly. I awoke to the sound of trickling water. The scholar and I leapt upright.
Oh, he gonna need
A
to pee,
single
man.
shaft of dawn's rays had fallen upon the surface of the obelisk. Now, instead of a sheer face of impassable stone, a great triangular passage had opened on the side of the obelisk, exposed to the light. The materials that once occupied the space of the triangular opening was nowhere to be seen, and was instead replaced by some sort of a liquid barrier. Strange waters that hung suspended, neither flowing nor falling as they should have.
You were right.
The scholar whispered in awe. Well, I am Grand Inquisitor after all.
Should we report this to the Emperor, but return with an
Yes.
escort?
He asked. I suppose we could do that, I said.
You
He
should do
smiled,
that.
taking my meaning, and we approached the opening.
Oh my god, they breaking the
We
rules
both knew
again.
that there was no telling what lay inside
This
the stone.
man's gonna get fired
It
or
was
killed, but
reckless.
fired.
We were men of science, fueled as much by personal fascination as the desperation of a losing war and a dwindling timeline. I collected a small sample of the strange liquid, stored it in my satchel, and then crossed through the barrier. The liquid chilled my skin as I passed through it, yet left no wetness upon me. Nor was my torch extinguished by its touch. Once I stood on the other
That's
side,
not how water
I
works.
saw something which should not have been possible. The space inside the stone was an order of magnitude larger than the stone itself. I was suddenly standing in a vast hallway, lined with many doors whose ceiling towered above me. The scholar crossed over soon after.
My God. How?
He said, "Perhaps the answer lies further in. But we can only venture for half as far as our torches will burn. There seems to be no light in this place," I cautioned. Being young and unable to contain his curiosity, the scholar set out ahead.
He is a scholar.
We traveled
They're
down the
supposed to be
great hall,
curious.
And by our small light, each room that lined it was a yawning darkness. For a moment, we stopped, uncertain of whether to
This is
push
cozy
ahead
story
or try one
time.
of the rooms. Then, we heard her, faintly.
Oh,
at a
she
distance,
wailing.
We heard a woman weeping in the dark.
She wailing.
My hair stood on end.
But this stone has stood shut for centuries. There can't be.
He began. "Put out that torch," I whispered sharply, dousing the flame of my own immediately.
But we won't see.
"And it won't see us." He fumbled,
Exactly.
hesitated. The faint weeping drew nearer. It was coming from the opening nearest to our left. "Put it out!"
Yeah.
At last, he drew a
Wait.
cloth from his satchel and doused the torch flame, plunging the hallway into total darkness.
Probably a little late for that though.
But not before I caught a glimpse of her. A pale woman, veiled in white. One might have thought her a human, if not for her elongated, needle-like fingers. And the flesh of her lower face, dripping red, as if freshly flayed. As the light went out, we stood, unmoving,
Maybe
unspeaking,
don't
for what
move.
felt like an eternity.
Maybe you should be moving in the opposite
Then
direction.
I heard of her bare footsteps approaching once more from the room beside us. I dared not risk
She's not a
whisper,
bear.
and prayed the scholar knew to back away quietly as I began to. The footfalls were in the hall with us then, and the weeping began, forcefully now, as if in greater distress. I edged backward.
I'd be distressed if
cramping
a
my
couple
jaw,
of men
heart
disturbed me.
hammering. I could see where the sleeping woman stood. The faintest whisper of his voice sounded. My heart lurched to my throat. At once, the weeping broke into a piercing shriek.
Oh, she's just like me for real.
I could feel myself scream, but could not hear it over the inhuman cry. It was so full of terror itself, so full of suffering. I broke and ran. I can only assume that the scholar screamed as well, though I could not discern it. By the time I reached the waters,
he
that
keeps
had opened the
deserting
stone,
people.
The darkened hall behind me was utterly silent. I did not turn to look back. I crashed into the room at the bottom of the staircase.
Stop
and whirled to
deserting
face the
people.
obelisk
You
and
could
to
actually
prevent the
help
creature
for
from following
once.
Me. Nothing except the mirrors. I bolted towards the nearest one and struck it to the ground, shattering. I turned to face the stone once more. There was no opening, no strange water.
Well,
Its
you
face
just trapped that
was a
guy in
sheer
there.
wall of impassable black.
You just
Alaric
trapped the other
von
guy in
Della,
there.
Grand Inquisitor of the Thasian Empire.
You're a crap inquisitor. Do your job. Have your tools with you. Tools?
4th of Ator, in the year 218 after Deadhaus. Today, I write of a great victory in my crusade against Deadhaus. After months of fruitless searching, after losing men under my command, narrowly escaping with my life, and risking execution
You mean
if
deserting
my research was
the
ever
men?
discovered, I have at last found what I was looking for.
You didn't lose
Word
the
was
men,
sent
you
from
left
us in the
them
eastern
to
reaches
die. You
that a
knew
grave
exactly
had been
where they were.
plundered, the remains taken. I set out at once. While common thieves may sometimes take from the dead, they typically leave the body behind. Upon reaching the cemetery, I found the gravesite unearthed and the coffin shredded by the claw marks on what remained of the lid, and the strength required to accomplish such a task. I knew I was dealing with a ghoul. It is known that ghouls feed upon corpses, and often ransack cemeteries for this very purpose. As luck would have it, there were no other towns for many miles, and being so far within Thasian territory, these graves would be the ghoul's best source of sustenance. It is here that I would lay my trap. Knowing
you're
that
doing
a
a
ghoul
trap.
would stay hidden away from the village by day,
Who's
I
gonna
used that
die this
To
time?
prepare for its arrival the following night. At first, I set a series of rudimentary bear traps along every entrance to the cemetery. Night came and passed, yet the following morning, none of the traps were sprung, and a second grave was plundered.
Nah, not
Did
a
it
second
notice my
grave.
traps? Did it somehow recognize what they were and purposely avoid them? All accounts I've read on ghoul behavior suggest that they are purely instinctual creatures, driven only by a voracious hunger for flesh. Surely someone would have noticed if they were intelligent. Perhaps
Nah.
it was not entering by the
Nobody
same path a
noticed
human
because
would.
they got killed.
Perhaps it was climbing over the walls. Next day,
The people
I
who would have
repositioned
noticed
my
are
traps
dead.
directly above each grave in the cemetery. Anything trying to dig there would inevitably be snared. But just to be absolutely sure, I covered them all with a layer of leaves. Night fell, dawn broke, and not a single trap was sprung. But another grave was emptied. The concealed trap was found some feet away, as if it had been purposely tossed aside. But surely not. On the following night, I waited in the cemetery
Oh, these
myself.
ghouls are clever.
The mayor offered to lend me his guards, but he was clearly terrified. And I suspected that the ghoul wouldn't show if a crowd was present. I hid myself as best I could
I mean,
in shadows of
I
a
wouldn't
far
show if
corner
a
of the
crowd was
cemetery.
present.
I waited all night, but it never showed.
Let's be real.
Was this a coincidence? Do ghouls not need to feed every night? It could be that it wasn't hungry that time. My next attempt was to string twine near the ground through various pathways. Each line would run out of the cemetery and some distance away. There it would be hung with little bells. If something snagged a string with sufficient force, the distant bells would ring. This time, I took the mayor on his offer to provide me with guards, and instructed them to wait for me.
Oh my
for
god,
the sound
stop
of the
taking
bells.
guards. Because
That
they
night,
keep
Many
dying.
hours passed in very silence, listening.
The
When the
bells!
bells finally rang, we crept into the cemetery. We saw it under the light of the moon. An emaciated, hunkered creature with thin wisps of hair. There
Did he
it
just
should have
describe
been
me?
eyes. Lobes of folded flesh had overgrown. Yet somehow, it spotted us nearly immediately.
It's got a good schnozzle. It's got a good nose.
Hissing in inhuman outrage before it scrambled for an exit. One of the damn guards got caught in one of the damn traps trying to chase it.
I knew
I
it.
devised a much more
Dead.
approach into the cemetery for the following night. But it didn't matter.
Oh,
The
he's
bells
gone
didn't
back.
ring this time, and yet the following day, another grave was emptied. There was no doubt this time. That thing was far more clever than I was led to believe. Many days and nights came and went. Many traps and plans were formed, and many graves were emptied. If anyone was present, the ghoul would not appear. Numbers and force were counterproductive. I realized that more drastic measures would need to be taken, and approached the mayor with a new plan. All of the
New
bodies in
plan.
the cemetery were to be exhumed and burned, all
Oh.
except one. Of course, the simple man was horrified by this. Had I not come to prevent the bodies from being taken, he asked? Having very little patience left from being consistently outsmarted by something that goes about on all fours, I simply invoked Imperial Decree. Bodies were
You can just
burned
do
for my
that.
plan. The last one was left out in the open, inside an iron cage that had been fitted with a mechanism to close once anything entered. 3
You
days
could probably
passed.
pass through an iron
3
cage.
nights.
Maybe make
The
it
body
silver.
remained untouched. The mayor urged me to reconsider, like the sniveling little coward that he was. But where ingenuity may have failed me, patience did not. I knew that time was on my side. I knew with each day that passed, as clever as the ghoul might be, that body would look ever more appetizing. On the 5th night, I was awoken by a clanging and howling. I could not help but smile. I came to the cemetery to find my quarry thrashing within its cage, shrieking so that the guards balked at a distance. But I was not deterred. I approached and looked upon the ghoul. It did not seem to notice me, thrashing about in its prison. And I saw what appeared to be markings, some kind of symbol carved into the flesh of its face.
Somebody
Are your
owns them.
accommodations not to your liking? I asked. The ghoul's cries lowered, as if it registered that I was speaking to it. We'll see if we can't make you more comfortable at the capital. Alaric von Bella, Grand Inquisitor of the Thasian Empire.
He's gonna study all of these guys. Liches.
2nd of Medellin, in the year 218 after Deadhaus. Long have I studied the dead in service of the Empire. For in the war with Deadhaus, knowledge is mankind's greatest weapon. Some cling to the gods, yet it was these very gods that allowed this evil to befall us. No, it is only we who must deliver ourselves. Only by our cunning will mankind prevail. And so I search, from battlefield to battlefield, through fen and moor and mountain. I observe, I record, I collect. Tools and weapons have been crafted from my research. Antidotes and salves derived from my reports.
He finally has
Yet
tools.
for all my years of study, there is still so much I fail to understand. I was in the sunken woods, this time alone. I had come to gather reagents, foregoing an escort in favor of a swifter journey. I thought it unlikely to encounter any undead so far north, none that would have managed to slip past our sentries in broad daylight without alarm. This complacency nearly cost me my life, and by extension, the lives of so many more. My satchel, with all it could carry...
You've got so
and
many
ready
people
to
killed, my
depart
guy.
the sunken, and at once a bluish glow cut through the gloom. I knew this light, had seen it before, and so knew not to gaze upon it directly. It was a will-o-wisp, a spirit
A
of the
will-o-wisp,
marsh.
will-o-wisp.
From my satchel, I took a mirror and tilted it to find the wandering orb that lit the sunken woods. But I found something else.
No.
Corpse was suspended above the flooded ground. My heart lurched.
More
and I took cover behind
corpses.
the tree.
Brother,
Its
please.
presence meant that 1 or more centuries were dead, and yet no alarm sounded. It looked to be centuries old, a shriveled husk wrapped in sorcerer's raiment. One arm, stunted and deformed, clutched an unlit lantern to the dead thing's chest. The other hung at its side. It hovered, unmoving, and gazed upon the will-o-wisp. Slowly, the arm at its side rose and pointed at the spirit.
Oh.
What I recount now, I can only guess at. Through the mirror, I saw the orb of the will-o-wisp begin to waver and shift closer to the corpse. It seemed as if the spirit was compelled by some soundless command. And though it struggled against the call, ultimately its form dissolved into swirling fires that streamed into the lantern. Now the lantern was set alight with the same bluish glow of the spirit.
Oh, they're
luminous
using wisps to
The
see?
corpse lowered its arm. Slowly, its sunken face turned
That's
in my
wild.
direction. I whipped back around the tree, holding my breath. As carefully as I could, I peeked the mirror out to glance around the trunk. In its reflection, I saw the corpse drifting soundlessly towards me. Its head, unsupported by ligaments, lulled to one side. I bolted from my cover as fast as the swampy ground allowed, but my thoughts were overwhelmed, as if 100 voices had begun to whisper at once. My legs felt as if they were made of wood, and my sprint soon came to a halt. I knew it was getting closer behind me, but even with all my fear, all my will, I could only just barely move my toes.
I'm gonna have to fight some of these things, aren't I?
A single voice, like a whispering sigh, spoke as if from my own mind. It commanded. I felt my body turning to face the dead thing. Like the will-o-wisp, I tried to fight it, but my struggle only delayed the inevitable. The corpse drifted nearer, its arm outstretched towards me, and as it drew close, I felt my skin deaden and my blood grow cold. It repeated, even as I write this. I can remember how part of me wanted nothing more than to obey the call, as if the part of myself that remained to me had been pushed into a tiny corner of my own mind. I could feel that my face was stretched into a scream, but no sound escaped me.
He'd be doing the silent
Hovered
screams a lot.
Just before me, my muscles seized, twisting my upper body and drawing my limbs in towards my chest. And so I stood there, hands frozen in claw-like clutch, permeated by the presence of that thing. It reached out with two desiccated fingers and touched them against my locked open eyes. I did not feel the contact, but I did feel. I saw a vision.
It's
I
touching
saw
his
myself
eyes.
as looking through the eyes of the dead thing. Saw my paralyzed body, racked with terror, twisted, frozen in a silent scream. And then, when my own vision returned to me, the dead thing was gone.
So it didn't actually
Slowly
hurt him.
returned, though they ached from their unnatural contraction. I fled the sunken woods. This was 3 days ago, yet I have not been able to sleep. Perhaps recording this event will let me rest. But what was it doing in the sunken woods? Why did it trap the will-o-wisp? Was it perhaps there for similar reasons as myself? Was it gathering reagents?
Maybe.
What did it do to me? I fear to seek counsel on this. I will self-observe, monitor any changes. But for now, I must try to sleep. I hope that I do not dream.
Oh god, dreaming.
Alaric von Bella, Grand Inquisitor of the Thasian Empire.
Last one for now.
17th
Learn about
in the year 218
Wait.
after Deadhaus. The southern fortress was lost. And visit 300 men. Deadhaus takes no prisoners. It has no need for them. Even the most loyal Imperial soldier will divulge his secrets without hesitation once he has been raised from the dead. And so these losses are unlike the casualties of any other war. 300 men fallen against Deadhaus bolsters their numbers by that very amount, along with any vital information they possessed. That is why it has become Imperial policy that should a battle seem even slightly lost, officers must retreat immediately.
Just leave.
It is
Just get
why
out
I
of
had to
this.
abandon
Skedaddle.
so many to die, because if I did not, even more would die when my mind became an asset of Deadhaus. But the abandonment of leadership all but guarantees defeat. Might have been a
True.
chance under other circumstances. There are no good decisions in this war. There are only desperate, grasping attempts to minimize losses. The Empire's borders
That's
are
war,
receding.
baby.
Where once we stretched from Thasia to the Silent Sea, now our southernmost territory is Fort Zystra. How long before the dead are at our very doorstep? And what then? Will we be pressed into the Northgard Ridge? Will the very mountains that have protected Thacia for centuries pen us in as a dead surge through the capital? Am I the last Grand Inquisitor of the Thacian Empire? No. So long as I draw breath, I will find a way. If the dead are truly unstoppable, then maybe that is the key to their defeat. But I right now would mark me as a heretic if it were discovered. But what if we could turn their strength against them? I have been studying Deadhaus for many years, hunting and investigating their many horrors. But there were undead before this mighty house, just as there were empires before my own. And the inevitable conflict between them has been recorded in long-forgotten ruins. And I have found something beneath Malorum. A record of a weapon and how to build it. A record of madness.
Oh.
If I understand the translations correctly, I suspect the state of undeath could be induced in cadaverous components.
Cadaverous
With a proper
components.
device in place, constructs of dead flesh could be reanimated and bent to our will, to my
So-
will. If I am
Oh
correct,
god,
if
he's
I
gonna
could
partake
convince
in
the
necromancy.
Emperor to
I don't think the
Perhaps
Emperor's gonna
there
support
is
that.
hope in the gods have failed us against the dead. Our sorceries have failed us. Our soldiers.
If I
They
were the
can
Emperor,
only
I would
delay
not
the
be
inevitable.
supporting that.
Just as death itself can only be delayed. But what if I can stop it? Yes, this is the only way. I will make them see.
They
None
can
will suspect
see.
my intentions if I should request a few cadavers.
No,
It's
stop
true to
requesting
say that they will be
cadavers.
used
Stop
in
it.
research.
Stop it, sir.
All I need is to demonstrate proof
Stop
of
it.
concept, to show that I can animate dead tissue through alchemy.
Oh
Then
man.
I should gain
Man, he's
fire.
losing it.
But until then, I must move carefully and quickly. The dead will not wait long before they head north again. They select each target and fall upon it until it is theirs. But they never pursue those that flee. It is as if they care only for their immediate objective, and all else is ignored. Methodically, ceaselessly, they drive north. Fort Zeistra will be the next to fall, and by my estimation, the attack will come 5 days from now. I will be there when it does. If I could collect the remains of an undead, convince the commander in such a way that did not raise suspicion, it would advance my research tenfold. If I should fail, if someone
He is
should
good at
uncover
convincing
these
people.
recordings,
I've
know
uncovered
that
these
I
recordings.
did what I had to.
I done it. I uncovered the
Alaric
recordings.
Von Bella, Grand Inquisitor.
I think I'm done here. Let's go. In a world map of Malorum, mankind teeters on the brink of collapse. The Thacian Empire, last of humanity's once great powers, struggles for survival against a relentless tide of the undead. Oh, I click here. Use world map to embark on a sojourn. I've already attached the minor arcana. Hang on. Maybe it wants me to... No, I can't attach it here. I can only attach it to this one.
The Four of Minds. Banshee's minds are steeped in the dogma
And
of
she's
death.
mine.
Whatever their cunning, they are foremost the handmaidens of Alalmot.
Let's do the Hangman's Oak. This is a sojourn. Let's go. This is what we're supposed to be doing. Find an inscription. What's this?
Depotus, 5th of Hiem. Gale winds bear the scent of blood. My old coffin. My servants
Your
once
old coffin?
maintained and guarded this tomb before the awakening. Now they are either slain or shambling about among the abominations. It's so hard to find good help these days. Through the charnel veil lies the way to
Charnel
the
veil.
Thacian catacombs. You must find and
Catacombs.
enter those sunken crypts to strike at the awakened.
Oh lord, there's a lot of enemies.
Unliving flesh is not utterly indestructible. Under a rain of blows, even we may be stunned briefly. When they stand on the verge of death, they will stagger. In this state, they are vulnerable to a finishing blow, which will end their wretched lives, restore a portion
F is
of
for
your blood.
finisher. Gotcha. Harvest the blood. Just having a look everywhere. Just in case. No. Yes, consume. Head towards all the enemies. That's a lot of heckin' enemies. Yes, consume him. Oh, I got a little feasting. I'm getting a snack. Give me my snackies. God, that was a lot of people. Nah! Any more? This guy's running at me, so let's run at him. Nice. There's another guy. I don't know what direction he'll be coming from. We've got this. We're gonna head down here. The Death's Head Coven must guide the souls of the dead to the Weaver. Some of these souls, bound by their own anguish, are unable to pass into the realm of the dead. Seek out the Hangman's Oak. Speak to the dead that adorn its branches.
Those
And
with the cursed blades. It sounds like you're looking for hex blades.
okay, I was pressing the wrong button. Oh, oopsie. I never did get to finish reading. No, my poor baby brain. Hey!
Though the living are feeble, and though our flesh is undying, their strikes against us may sometimes give us pause. When their weapons gleam briefly before striking, take extra care to avoid the blow.
Okay, I'll take care.
Before you stands a monument to the Red Lady, the mother to you. But I rest assured that this does little to hamper your relish for slaughter.
There we go, get our blood back. Destroy. Go, we need our blood. We must consume blood. Nice.
You have acquired an inscription.
Oh, I got the
On your
inscription.
next visit, I can show you how to make use of its power.
Oh, I need to kill these people. Okay, murder time. He doesn't care that he's being murdered. This is nice. They just do not care. What are you laughing about? Laughing at? Suck. I give him the good suck. The other one. Oh, there's more.
I tried to warn you. Now the statue has been sealed. You'll need to gather the hearts of noblemen to undo this magic.
I've got this. I got it. Bitch! I've got this. I got my blood back. It's fine. Everything's fine. No giggling. He was having a right chuckle. What? Well, let me travel. Such. I need to go back to town to gather the hearts. I see. Nice. This way. Oh. What? Wrong button. Where are you? What does this say?
I remember the nights the Dacians knelt before me and filled golden chalices with their blood. Look at them there, lost without a proper master.
No, got him eventually. I'm sorry, but buttons. I'm dead. No.
You must take your inscription to the scriptorium. You will find it on the second floor. Look,
we can do
great
this.
blackened stones inscribed with luminous symbols.
Probably have some upgrades over here as well. Not here. Let's attach this.
Elated feeding. The world falls away when feeding. Even the slings and arrows of those that would destroy me are lessened under the elation of the blood.
Seems decent.
Whirling death. While in whirling death, magic is denied to you. But I rest assured that this does little to hamper your relic.
On the bottom left-hand side, select the toggle equipped button or hit the tab key. This will equip the minor tarot to the major tarot card, upgrading. And that's it, you're all set. Now
We're
you
all
menu by
set.
hitting the G key in the bottom right-hand side or selecting it with the mouse button. The gate will now be open.
But I can't because I don't have the green minor arcana. Oh, I can. Maximize all of our upgrades. There we go. Now I've completed the tutorial.
Decrease, 6th of here, snow. It does not melt upon the flesh of the dead, for we are colder. Little flesh is made sluggish in snow. Your prey will be...
Oh, my prey easier. Let's go. Brave. Nice. Whee! This is a good mechanic. Where the final attack finisher, that's the one, actually is good. And it absorbs their blood. Finish him! New card, who this? Oh, not a new card. I already had the 4 of mines.
By Victus.
Nice. Oh lord, there's more!
The charnel veil was built The remains of lesser nobles lie beneath your feet here, while those of a higher station may be found in more luxurious tombs.
I think we're getting him. New inscription, let's go. I'm going the right way. Wow. Oh, it's this guy again. Mother of God. Okay, I'm getting it. Ooh.
The Seven of Souls.
Oh, you're just a normie. Oh Lord, there's a big guy. I got this. I got one left. Mines. I was pressing the wrong button. I tried. You try so hard.
Decrease, 6th of Hiem. The flesh of the dead is numb to the wind.
I need to slay the Hexblades. Hang on. We might be able to upgrade our stuff again. Oh, there we go. We can add 2. Well, we can add more than 2. I can get a helmet. I want a helmet. I could be right-clicking. I forgot that I could right-click. Maximize me upgrades. Maximize me upgrades. There we go. Again. Oh. I accidentally pressed close. Again. I'm definitely getting stronger. Slay them.
Decrease, 6th of Hiem. The wind is
Oh
howling.
God, he's there.
The 3 of Mines.
Oh Lord, there's another guy. Where are you going? Yes, get him while he's down. Oh, he's up. Where is he? Oh, I still got one more to do. What are you on about?
Of flesh.
This way. I will find you. I will kill you. G are really close together. Oh, that's what that does. This way. That do make sense. There do be people this way. Where did you come from? The sky? Nice, nice. Good.
The 4 of flesh.
This way. I see him! There we go. Oh, there's one left still? Oh my God. Oh my.
The 4 of flesh. The 4 of souls.
Get back this way. Oh, the one that's up the hill with the weird people, and I don't like the weird people. You know how I am about weird people. Hey, give me a flesh. She's morbing! Let me morb. Yes, give me your flesh. She's even more. I see how it be. She double
The
morbs.
6 of flesh. The 1 of mines.
Eee. I just need to build up my blood again. There we go. We built up our blood again. Come on. Consume! We're getting the hang of this. Kind of. Milady. Good. This is the guy we need to get.
Exsanguinate. Oh, to bathe in the blood of others. This spell is especially useful in the face of multiple combatants. But beware those with tainted blood.
Tainted blood. Did I get him? No. I think I got him.
Hexblades has been dealt
Yippee! I dealt with
with.
him.
Maybe the tree will give you something in thanks.
The twee. Oh, what's up here?
The 5 of souls.
No catacombs for me.
The 7 of mines.
Where am I going? Up here? But it's not letting me go up here. Oh, it's frozen. I'm in, I'm back. Okay, deal with him. Deal with this guy. And more? 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 Oh, there's this guy. More?
I tried to warn you. Now the statue has been sealed. You'll need to gather the hearts of noblemen to undo this magic.
I know it's telling me to go that way, but it's not letting me in.
The 1 of mines.
Oh, let me in. Oh, there's something down here.
The 9 of mines.
This is going well. I'm dead again. Dead again. I'm dead again.
Decrease, 6th of Hiem. Amid the snowfall, each human...
But I have done all of the Hangman's Oak, so I think I will leave it there for just now. So far, Deadhaus Sonata feels strongest when it leans into its dark fantasy atmosphere, undead identity, and build experimentation. I'd like to see more of how the combat and progression develop, but this was a very striking first look.